Yo, what's up? This your boy EC22 of the Fan channel, man. We're in for another live podcast. Now, one before you long. I know some of you guys are headed to bed on this late Saturday night, but I had to jump on here to talk about the WNBA All-Star game, y'all. Listen, if you didn't watch it, shame on you for not watching the WNBA All-Star game, man. And I get it. I get it why. Some of you are just not fans of the WNBA, and I totally understand that whole situation. And listen, in all transparency, listen, the WNBA, uh, if you're looking for the high flying dunks and all the crazy stuff that you typically see in the men's, you're not gonna get that with the WNBA. But what you will get is an actual game being played, and you gotta respect the women for doing what they do out there. It was a fun, exciting game to watch, man. The best All-Star game I watched in a long time, because you know how it is. We watched the All-Star game with the men's, and here it is. It's almost each team scoring almost 150 points, and then no defense playing. It just seemed like it's a bunch of up and down. It's not exciting, but when you know you're going to watch a game that's going to actually be competition, uh, it's also exciting. And I like the format they went with this year. Obviously it's the Olympic weekend, Olympic summer, and so you had Team USA versus the Team WNBA. So, and I love that challenge with the Team USA to go out there and get an All-Star game with the best players in the world before they go over there and actually play against the other countries. Man, I think that was pretty sweet. But obviously, Team WNBA won, not Team USA. And y'all listen, there's no shame, there's no flack to the Team USA for the women's. I mean, heck, any of those girls who played for Team WNBA could have been an all-star. So you got to give respect where respect is due. So I really, really appreciate the women for doing what they do. Listen, Clark and Angel Reese did not disappoint. They came out and did what they're supposed to do. And listen, let me say this real quick. Clark and Angel Reese, they earned their spot on this squad. I was afraid at the beginning of the season that one of them two was going to make an All-Star game just because of the effect they had on the WNBA with their popularity and stuff like that, not necessarily by their skill set. But so far in the season, Angel Reese and Caitlin Clark both have been balling out of control, and they deserve to be on the All-Star squad. Caitlin Clark started, Angel Reese came off the bench. It didn't matter, and both women did exactly what they supposed to do. Kayla Clark had 4 points with 10 assists, and then Angel Reese obviously do what she always do, into the game with a double-double. She had 12 points and 10 rebounds. So that's what they do. That's what they brought to the game. But the story of the night is the All-Star Game MVP, Arika Ogumawale for the Dallas Wings. Y'all, she came out and busted 34 points, man, all in the second half, 8 threes, man. Like I say, and just the way she was balling, the way she was playing, for you people out there who don't necessarily get into the WNBA, you don't know what you're missing. Arika went out there and showed out, man. I really, really appreciate it, man. And listen, and the rotations they had, Cheryl Miller was one of the coaches, was the coach for Team WNBA. And also had Cheryl Reeves, the coach of the USA women's squad. And Cheryl Reeves let it be known right after the fourth quarter that Team USA need to play a little bit more defense. And that's when the tone was set that this was going to be a competitive match. And Cheryl Miller, man, really, I mean, seeing her out on the floor, being a coach again, man, I thought it was fun. Coaching Team WNBA, man, was phenomenal, man. And like I say, the women did not disappoint, man. I really, really appreciate what they did. Listen, and here's another thing for me, and it's gonna seem kind of crazy, right? Halftime performances for the men, for the NBA halftime performance of the All-Star game. I just never really get into them because I don't feel like they're high energy. I don't feel like that the guys are into it. A lot of time it's a lot of lip singing, not necessarily performing. But for whatever reason, I have never been a fan of Pitbull. I know he's a great entertainer and stuff like that, but I just never really been a fan of his music. But when I tell you he put on a show for the WNBA All-Star halftime, he put on a show. The energy was high, man. That's what I expect for a game like that. it just made it just that much of a special night to watch. Even as a fan sitting on the couch watching the game, I don't know any of Pitbull's songs, but I felt the energy he brought. Man, it's phenomenal. You saw people in the fans dancing, the girls that was covering the game, they was dancing. The people in that was down the pit, they was dancing. So everybody had a great time watching this game, man, and it was exciting. And that's what I love about it, man. Just the energy, even a little back and forth between Kayla Clark and Sue Bird. Kayla Clark was on the verge of breaking Sue Bird's assist record in an All-Star game, and they was going back and forth, man. That was pretty cool to watch, man. But the women are here. Y'all know I've really been trying to let everybody know that the WNBA and women's basketball is something to watch. And I know that some of you out there are used to the men. Listen, I get it. The dunks, all the athleticism that the men have is fun, and the women don't have just that. But if you love basketball in its purest form, please, please, please don't sleep on women's basketball, man. It is so fun. And this All-Star game, man, just letting us know, man, this is what we're going to be watching from here on out. It was a packed arena, sold out. So I think this is the first time this been done. All the energy on a major network, man. So it was just fun to watch, man. And with the weekend, you had, and I like because I think I don't know. I think it's the first time for the Olympic squad. The Olympics this year, they're going to have a 3-on-3 tournament, so that's pretty cool. So that was part of the WNBA weekend. That little 3-on-3. They had the 3-on-3 Olympic squad versus the reserve. What they call it? I think the reserve squad, whatever. And so obviously the Olympic team beat that 3-on-3, but it was a great competition. Then they had the 3-point contest along with the skills challenge. Chelsea Gray from the Atlanta Dreams, she won both. And so that's just how the weekend went, and it was fun to watch. Please, if you're not a supporter of women's sports, please, you don't know what you're missing. I know you got the guys out there, but man, please, 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 please support women's sports. And why not go ahead and finish out the rest of the season of the WNBA so you can see what you've been missing. But once again, man, Arika Ogumawale, man, from the Dallas Wings, hometown here in the D, man, did her thing out there. 34 points, 8 threes, man. She put on a show all in the fourth quarter, man. That's just basketball at its finest, man. I love it. Y'all listen, tomorrow, I'm going to jump on here probably around evening time, close to dusk, whatever. And I'm going to really jump into the ESPN top 100 list. They got the top 100 athletes of the 21st century, man. I'm going to break that thing down, man. It's going to be some fun. And y'all, man, thank you guys for watching this channel, man, supporting this channel, man. Please like, subscribe, share, leave comments, join the conversation, man. Until tomorrow, man, I see you guys. I'm your boy EC22, the Fairweather Fan, and we are